Oh hi, my nose is massive. It's back, lads. Do you want the best player on the game? I said, do you want the best player on the game? Benoff Ronaldo, get D-Money. Get all the D-Monies. So if you guys want the best place to buy your coins on the internet, then go over to u7buy.com, use code Vizeh at checkout for a cheeky little discount, guys. And yeah, with that said, enjoy the video. Hello guys, hopefully you're doing fantastic. My name is Vizeh and let's get into the 10 most stupidest things in FIFA 20. Now, it's fair to say that FIFA 20 is not for the faint-hearted for most people. There's some things which confuse you, makes you think for about 20 minutes, then realize, oh wait, it's EA, it all makes sense now. In today's video, I'm going to be going through 10 of the most stupidest things in FIFA 20, things which makes no sense, hence why it's called the most stupidest things. Well done, Liam. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and we are 200 subscribers away from 200k. We're literally so close now, and if YouTube, for the love of God, please do not do another purge. If you don't know, right, YouTube has done 3 purges, therefore they've took about like 3,000 subs away from me in the last like 2-3 weeks, and so it seems like I've been so close to hitting 200k, I just never hit it. No, I'll be on like 202, 203k now if YouTube hasn't not took subs away from me. It's so annoying, man. So if you can do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the 10 most stupidest things in FIFA 20. Tell me, have I missed anything out? Tell me down below in the comments, and let's get into the 10 things. And number 1 is going to be, if you go into your consumables, right, and you can look up manager leagues, okay? So manager leagues, and you can look up the Liga do Brazil. Here we go, Liga do Brazil. So you search it up, and you see hundreds of Liga do Brazil leagues. So you see a ton of them. You know, these are in packs. And if you want to make your manager go and manage players in this league, if you're in fact Brazilian, then you can do that. Sounds completely fine, completely plausible. If you want to go manage your, if you may want to do a weird team or in this league, if you're Brazilian, you could do that. It makes complete sense, right? Right? No. Why would you have an entire league in the game with Liga do Brazil manager league items when the reality is, if we actually check ourselves here, let's go down here to Liga do Brazil, yeah, let's search for any player in the game, they don't exist. So why would you have a manager league item and give extra chem to a player in this league when the league does not exist? Now, if you want to wear, I believe that PES has bought out the Brazilian league licensing, so that's why there is none here. But why would you even bother putting it in the game to make it look like there is in the game when in reality you can't actually get them in the first place? Quite simple. All it is a pack filler, so that the management league items is another way to put in packs to then make it so that they don't get anything more useful. It's a completely irrelevant pack filler. It's like going down to your local Tesco, yeah, go buy yourself a nice little bar of Snickers while you're over there, which costs 65 pence, you give them £1, and in return, they give you some currency from a country that no longer exists. It's like giving you the currency of the Soviet Union. It doesn't exist anymore, mate. It's not even a thing. What they're doing, they're giving us currency, they're giving us items that serves no purpose. Coming in at number 2, and it's going to be, why is headers now just completely obsolete? No one yet in January has figured out how to actually score headers, which has got its benefits. Therefore, a person which may not be that good at the game, that all they do is just run down wing, cross it in, they may not be able to, you know, do that to you anymore because, you know, headers don't exist. But for the amount of times I've had a corner and it lands on my centre-back's head and it lands on Virgil van Dijk's head in the most cleanest way possible, absolutely unmarked, and he's got a 50p head and the ball flies over the stadium and hits the goddamn hot dog stand. It doesn't, I don't understand. I can have a player completely unmarked and they just don't know what headers are anymore. This is stupid. It's stupid how headers just completely just don't exist anymore. It makes no sense that pretty much every single player on FIFA has the head shape of a UFC octagon, which means that players like Mandzukic, who is well known for heading and 90 heading accuracy, I mean, the heading accuracy might as well not even exist at this stage. So now we move into number 3, which is going to be EA has gone through the effort of making the international teams. Great. They've also gone through the effort of adding in teams like Bolivia, okay, Canada, okay, China, India, and these teams serve no other purpose than being India and being the banter team to use when you're playing with your mates, but they are forgetting teams and not having licenses for teams like, you know, the finalists of the fucking World Cup, Croatia. Yeah, Croatia,
They don't exist because they're irrelevant, right? How can you have Bolivia, a country that 50% of people playing this game will not even know even exists because most were 12 years old? How come you have Bolivia but you don't have Croatia? I'm just trying to think who else is missing from this. Like, there are some other teams which you would think should be in here. Like, so many teams that's in World Cups aren't even in. Like Senegal, they're a popular team. Nigeria aren't even in here. They're one of the biggest African teams. But no, don't you worry because they've got South Africa. Winning at number 4 is going to be the forgotten game mode Volta. Now, I'm going to ask you right now, because I did a video about this like a month ago, but when was the last time you played Volta? When was the last time you thought, hey, I mean, why is this glitched out right now? This is not supposed to look like this at all. I love that it's glitched out right now. It's not supposed to look like this. Great. When was the last time you went to go play Volta? Let me ask you this serious question and tell me back realistically here. When's the last time? The reason why this is stupid is because they went through all this effort of a brand new game mode that should be new and exciting when there's actual game modes that people actually like and already love that just wants a new, new updates, new features onto the game mode. Like, I don't know, career mode or pro clubs. What they do, they make a brand new game mode, put all their resources into this game mode, and yet no one plays the game mode. It's stupid how they've wasted so much time, money, and the only time I've ever seen any YouTubers play this was when the EA game changes at live events. That's the only time I saw any YouTuber play this. Maybe the other like 2 people, and I don't even know what the names are. There's a story, which I guess that's cool if you want to do this sort of thing. A Volta League, which you can only play against one random guy across the world. And there's a Volta Tour, which you literally just go across the world playing the same game, but in different locations. Pretty much it. There's no way that you can play against your friends on here other than on kickoff mode, so that means they actually have to be right next to you. You can't even do it over online, which, how can you make a new game mode in 2020 now, and you still don't have online capabilities to match friends? How can you think of this game mode and think, yeah, friends won't want to play against each other online on this? No! People don't go outside. Get with it, EA. Number 5 at the halfway stage is going to be career mode. And one of the main things with career mode is that fixture congestion is always a wide range topic that goes into FIFA to FIFA, and yet it always seems to pop up. How come you can play one game in, I don't know, Sunday, and then have a cup game on the Monday, which has happened, and it still happens to this very day. I saw a video of a guy doing a Sunderland save, in which he played against, I don't know, Rochdale the day on a Sunday, and then played Manchester City in a cup semi-final the day afterwards. How could you go from playing against Rochdale one day to then playing against Manchester City in a cup final the day afterwards, and then having another game about 2 days after that as well? And then another game about 2 days after that as well. So, like, literally, this is still a thing. Now, I get it that fixture congestion may happen for the big teams. Never when it's 1 day apart. There's never a situation where there's 2 games in 2 days. That's never a thing that's happening in football. Unless if you're a Sunday League team or some team in the Cambodian League. This will always be a stupid thing because it is a thing that happens so many times. It's almost laughable now. Number 6, and we are staying on career mode, and that is how unbelievably ridiculous it is for some teams in career mode to, like, literally not go through an entire season without losing. This is on my own saves. This is my own, like, thing I'm controlling here. And Lisa's won the championship by 125 points. They dropped points 6 times all year, and that's not even the worst of it. There's photos of Juventus being so good that they win the league by maybe dropping like 1 or 2 points the entire season. It's ridiculous how OP some teams can be. And if you're running a save in these leagues, it's so hard to actually do anything. Now, is this stupid? I mean, we are seeing how good Liverpool are nowadays, so maybe that means that, it's somewhat realistic because Liverpool are doing that. Think about how likely that actually is. And this is season by season. So many big teams just rack up points and points and points, which it almost just makes them completely impossible for anyone to do anything. Number 7, and EA. I need to understand this now. Orsic, second and foremost, Orsic, has got better stats in every single attribute other than physicality. Much better pace by a distance, better shooting, better passing, much better defending stats, better dribbling, and has got 8 less in physicality. But you can see all around, Orsic is the better card by a distance. So please tell me, EA, how Orsic, with these stats, and you can tell by here how many better stats he has in comparison. If you count it all up, he's got more stats. How come Orsic has got an 82 rated card, but mid It's not even a baby. Baby is actually better than every single stat. Baby Closer, 87, has got worse stats in every single department, yet is 87 rated. His 89 is worse in every single department other than physicality. But how come he's 7 ratings higher? This, I don't think EA has ever really stated why this is a thing. Number 8, and we have all been there. You play a game of Foot Champs or Rivals or whatever it is, and you have an open goal, you sweat it, and you have an open goal, you shoot, and it goes wide. And then you're there contemplating life, thinking, I swear on my life, I put it in the middle of the goal. You can actually look back on the match highlights, you can see the same chance, and it shows you where you put the arrow. Now, how many times do you do this, and you see, and you look at the actual arrow, and it aims at the middle of the goal? So you know that you put it in the middle of the goal, and the arrow shows that it goes in the middle of the goal. So explain to me this, EA, why is it still going wide most of the time? Why is it going wide? If you put the arrow where it's supposed to be, then why can't you just go there? It's like EA has a mind of their own, and they're just saying, no. Number 9, and this for me has always made no sense to me, but if you play Ultimate Team, now if you don't play Ultimate Team then you don't understand this, so skip this part, but if you play FUT, then explain to me, because you know exactly what I mean. How come Rivals gameplay feels different to Foot Champs gameplay, and then which feels different to Draft gameplay, in which the gameplay from Draft then feels different to Squad Battles gameplay? Why does gameplays feel different in other game modes? I don't know why. I can understand Champions, because that is supposed to be dedicated servers, so dedicated servers for Foot Champs, that makes sense because it is somewhat supposed to be different servers. But Rivals and Drafts should be the same thing, because I mean, should it be the same thing? I don't know. And then I could kind of understand Battles because it's offline. Again, I can understand that, but like, why is everything a different gameplay? And if you don't know what I mean like the way how you touch the ball is different, how you control the ball, how you pass it, how fast your players move from left to right, the jockeying system, the shooting system, the passing system, the pace. Everything feels different. Like there's like a slower pace or tempo of the game in some game modes, but Draft, as always, felt faster. Hence why you notice that there's typically much more higher scoring games in Draft than what there is in other game modes. So I don't know why other game modes seem to have different gameplays when in reality it's all the same game. So why is it different? Last but not least, number 10 of the most stupidest things in FIFA 20 is obviously FIFA points. It's the most obvious thing. This baffles my brain. It baffles me. I don't understand why people do this. Why do people put money in this game? If you're young and you don't know the value of money, then cool, I understand that. But if you are a grown man and YouTube is not your job and you aren't opening packs to make a profit back like the big boys like Bateson and Cash and them lots, they put FP on because they know they will get a return back, because guess what? They are known for packs, so people watch them for packs, therefore they make money back. It's quite simple. But how come for 12,000 FIFA points, that is 71 quid, that's with the EA access. Without it, it's basically 80. So £80 if you don't have the EA access, which is actually £5 a month, I think. Guess what? It will give you, guess how many packs? Six 100k packs, or 4 125k packs and 100k pack, which you may say, oh, that sounds good, right? No, because you can go watch Castro do a Twitch live stream, and yesterday on the first day of Team of the Year he opened 800,000 FIFA points, almost 1 million FIFA points on this game in one day, in one sitting, right? Now if you don't know maths, right, because I don't, someone else did it for me, it cost him £6,000 plus minimum for 800,000 FP. Guess what he got back? No Team of the Years. He got 2 dead icons and a few, you know, like higher to play something else. Like you got like a Pogba, got a Blue Van Dijk, but we're on about 6,000 quid worth of actual real life money here. He's put together in one sitting, and he got no Team of the Year from it. Not even a Ronaldo, not a Neymar, not a Bale, not a who else is good? Not an Mbappe. I can't even fathom spending that much money and not even getting one of the best cards in the game. Now I know you may be like, yeah, but he got an icon. I mean, I've never had an icon, so it must be quite rare. I get that, because you know what? Neither have I had an icon this year. I haven't done it, so maybe it is really hard. But how have they done this so that's like, how have they made us feel like to open 5 packs, pretty much, six packs is enough for 70-80 pounds. That's almost 100 quid. But yet EA makes it think that it's suitable and it's good for them to charge us this much for 5 packs, which you might get a Verratti from if you're lucky, or Pareo, or maybe a Muller if you're lucky. This is stupid how they can charge you so much for like just like what, 5 packs? It will take you 2-3 minutes to go through those 5 packs, and then you spend 80-70 pound in the process, and then you want to open some more because it only lasted like 5 minutes max. It's disgusting. So to end this video off, I want to say do not spend FP on this game. Do not, because I guarantee you will regret it. If you guys do enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new, and yeah guys, thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.